Hand clap to the masses or talent. Round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who tuned into yet another Mystelics reaction channel. This is where I tend to react to a number of videos taking place where in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension. So guys, with that said, I'm gonna be doing this video a bit different. Of course, it's gonna include a video that I actually had I wanted to do a reaction on. But this is rather interesting. For those of you who don't know, this is a picture that was taken from the Squid Games. This is a thing on Netflix, or if you have fmovies.to or something like that, you can actually go watch it right there. I would probably tell you guys to watch it on the Brave browser. By the way, guys, well, they're not sponsoring this video, so but anyways, guys, download the Brave browser. It's much safer than Google Chrome right there. But this guy right there that you see is an individual helping this guy from falling. If he falls, he dead. Brothers and sisters, he dead. And it kind of reminds me of things and situations that seem to be going on in Dominica when it comes on to people helping people and not realizing that the way that they can actually help people or help themselves is to help people. He eventually had to help this guy because he saved his life, and in return he ended up saving his life in this game. Of course, you guys can definitely check out that. Remember, it's Squid Games. It's a rather interesting thing that they brought from, I think it's Korea. They actually shot the Squid Games, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of Korean people in there, so that's why I'm saying this right there, guys. It's an interesting thing where individuals who have high debts and so forth in society, who most likely will not be able to pay off the debts, end up going in games, and they have to risk their lives, guys. Risk their lives to survive. And it's of their own violation, of their own free will, which kind of reminds me of Dominica when it comes on to the situation involving what is taking place when it comes on to jobs, or if you talk against the very system, you might end up losing your job. So you have to pretty much be like these guys right there, and I get the inspiration from them in this regard. But on a basis of a normal scope, where individuals tend to help other people and then they feel burnt by helping these people, it sometimes makes you wonder, why should you help people in the first place? I remember I said this on my WhatsApp thing, talking about courage. Why should you trust people? Sometimes people don't trust people at all. Why should I trust people when people have been known to backstab me in my back? And then Jordan Peterson was pretty much saying that out of trust, people tend to trust on a naive basis. People trust naive, and that is very foolish to do. You do not trust thinking that nothing else is going to happen to you. But if you don't trust, what is the next step forward? Because if you don't trust, you're going to develop some sort of animosity against people and then feel like you don't need people. But people are who, like in this very situation right there, people need people. But also in this situation is a stranger helping this guy when his friend was also around. It's interesting. His friend is around, but a stranger helped save this guy's life right there. But people need people. But with the understanding of trusting people, we are like, why should we trust people? Why should we trust the government? Why should we trust certain people, especially if they are doing things that are contrary to what they should be doing? Because we go on the basis that we should trust people on a naive point of view. So the question here is, like I said before, what do you do next? And Jordan Peterson was pretty much talking, and he said, you don't trust people just for trusting's sake. You trust people because of courage. It takes enough courage to trust people, understanding that you know that these people might do you wrong. Sometimes we trust our friends and family, we trust them the most. And they're the ones who are the ones backstabbing us, and strangers, even my own YouTube career, so to speak. For YouTube, it was the foreigners and the strangers that actually helped me and decided to come and help me do certain things for me to elevate myself. And the very people that I used to be around, my quote-unquote, well, not really friends, but acquaintances who were around me and knew what I was doing, they were laughing. They were laughing and say what stupidness I'm doing there and whatnot. Even sometimes when I used to do music, back in the day, I didn't know how to properly master the thing properly. And people would hear the stuff and be like, what stupidness is this? But I ended up touring the United States because of the same stupidness that people do. I used to do music. Boy, that's crazy, you know how it is. It's interesting how things go, especially when it comes down to this situation. So you trust people out of courage, and sometimes you just trust people because not on the basis that you think that they will do or you require something back in return. You just trust people on the basis that, hey, I am trustworthy myself. I want to help you because I want to help you for helping you sake, without feeling any need for anything in return. I think that is where trust truly lies in this regard. And when people help people out of the basis of the pureness of their heart, I think that is a good thing. Which brings me to this very video that I see right there. There's some sort of, I don't know what is taking place, some flooding taking place, and the road is about to cave in. And this guy has his bus right there, brothers and sisters. He has his bus. And, you know, the villagers decided, hey, let us help this man. This is not my bus, but hey, Magwesa, I can probably get a ride or two if I need the bus. If the bus go down, we cannot go down. I'm just saying, I don't know if there's more buses in the village or whatnot. But they decided to help this individual with his bus. You see the water raging right there. People are literally risking their lives, brothers and sisters. Let me make this thing go up. Risking their lives. Look at this. Look at this, brothers and sisters. Risking their life to save a material thing. Somebody else's bus. Would you help? Would you help, guys, knowing that the thing is caving and could possibly cave under you? Would you help this individual? But they are helping and they pull in and they pull in, not knowing if they will be successful, but they still pull in. Pull on, sisters, brethren, and all them people. Where you going, father? Oh, you must have seen the thing happening, so you come in. Okay. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, brothers and sisters. And they pull in, and they pull in, and they pull in. But one thing about that pulling part, I don't think they realize that this thing is falling down. They should move the bus rapid, but at least everybody came in. What did you get this? Oh. Everybody came. Oh, they're still pulling, so that's good. So everybody came and they tried their best to get it out of danger. So help this individual. Whether they'll get a free ride or not, they don't know, but they're helping this brother out. Just like, I'm sure all these people are not strangers right there. I'm sure all these people are not family members, I meant to say. Just like this guy was a stranger to this guy. He helped them. They helped him right there. They helped him out to get his bus out of danger. And I think there's something about humanity in itself. And I'm thinking about Dominica and the Caribbean, or just people generally speaking. There's something about humanity that wants to help. But then there's also something about humanity that doesn't want to help either. Just like in the case of this guy right there. His friend, this guy's friend, abandoned him. He abandoned him right there. A stranger was the one who helped him out there. So guys, I'm not saying on the basis trust every stranger you meet. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying sometimes the people that will be there for us are strangers. That are people who are not the closest to us at all. And I think that is a good thing when it comes down to humanity in itself. And you get to pretty much, you know, elevate your standing. Like, guys, I am a prime example. I am a prime example of this right there. The places that I've ended up. If some of you guys even know, I was under Obama when I went to the United States in 2016. There were two Dominicans, me and another girl. We went up thing. Obama brought us to the United States. That was as a result of somebody I met. I just happened to meet, and that person, you know, we started talking and whatnot. And her friend was in, anyways, connections. Connections and boom, bam, bing, and magic happened. I end up going up there, and, you know, the rest was, you know, history. So I think sometimes we try to hinder ourselves from moving forward. And the reason why I end up putting ourselves out there or hinder ourselves because we don't have the courage enough to trust other people to do things in the right way. We always feel like people will always do us bad and whatnot. And I understand, I kind of get the sentiment, especially when it comes down to our government. And are we able to trust our government officials when they're doing things behind closed doors? And you have no idea what on earth they are doing, yet still during election time, they come in and say, hey, let's do this. I remember even BrBpTV thing when Siri was talking about they were never there, they were never wrong. But when by-election comes, they start coming around and trying to do things and making people think like, you know, I don't know. It's on one hand you trust, but then the question is, who do you trust? Who do you trust in situations where you need help? Do you trust your family members? Sometimes these very people are the ones who are backbiting you, the ones who are hating on you the most. That is something else. They're hating on you the most. Your friends who you think got your back. No, guys, keep in mind. And to the young people out there, I must make mention to this. I talk like I so old, the young people out there. But it is to the young folks out there. Just because somebody decide, hey, okay, you share with me your milk and crackers or milk and cookies. Just because you share your milk and cookies with me, I'm your friend. No, guys. You have to know the basis of how friendship works. Are you helping your friend become better as a friend? I think that should be the basis of friendship and trust in itself, because a lot of people get burnt as a result of who they trust. And that is not always ending in a good thing at all. That is not a good thing at all. And then when you feel neglected by the people you trust, you ask yourself, who do you trust? Do you trust strangers? Even though I can attest trusting strangers is probably one of the best things you can do. On the basis, it takes courage to trust strangers, because you definitely put it forth that you don't have any ties to this person. So whatever they do or whatnot, that is up to them. But sometimes trusting strangers can actually help you, though. If you feel like your friends and people are letting you down, try knowing new people. There's always no new people, no new friend. I know that was happening probably in 2019 or 2018. One of them, the no new friend trend, man. No new friends for me. And we don't realize this was a very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. Because sometimes we miss out on great friendship and great relationships and great people themselves. I can attest to this in my own life, man. If you guys go back in my travel vlogs, you guys will probably think the people that I've been traveling or talking with, you guys probably think I know these people for years. I just met these people. And then sometimes I end up meeting these people, and then these people kept in contact. And when I went back to the United States or whatnot, we end up going places and doing all kinds of crazy things I would never have done in my entire life. If one wanted me to go skydiving the other day, I was like, I'm okay. Guys, the reason why I'm saying that, because I went on the King Dakar. I went on the King Dakar. There's a roller coaster going in and come down. And I went on the slingshot, brothers and sisters. And that wasn't that I survived, but that wasn't the best feeling at all. That wasn't the best feeling at all. My thing, come on. But that wasn't the best feeling at all, brothers and sisters. So it's just something. It's just something else when it comes on to this situation. But hey, guys, like Jordan Peterson stated, it is important to trust individuals on the basis of courage, and not, oh, nobody gonna hurt me, nobody gonna do, my friends, them, they love me, so I'll put everything and no. Don't trust people out of being naive, brothers and sisters. And sometimes the best other people who can help you are indeed strangers. So that's what I got from the Squid Games right there. And we can impact us when it comes on to us as being Caribbean people. And we Caribbean people are friendly people. We are cool people. This is why when people come from the United States and they mingle with Caribbean people, they find that Caribbean people are the most authentic people that they know. The most authentic people that they want to vibes with and whatnot. I know a number of people who marry Caribbean people just on the sake that they're like, they should have been here a long time ago. But hey, anyways, guys, this is pretty much all about for this year reaction video. I had some other stuff right there, but it just happened that this, hey, the reactions fall the way they make. Hey, this is it, man. This is it, man. I just had to put this out there when I saw this picture, and I thought it was coinciding with this. And there's some other stuff right there, but we'll probably talk about them next time, guys. We'll probably talk about them next time. So with that said, guys, if you guys understand the vibrations, give a thumbs up for this individual who helped this individual with his bus. Give a thumbs up for this guy. And I'll urge you guys to go and watch the Squid Games, guys. Go and watch it. It is very scary and shocking. It is very scary and shocking. It reminds me of the Saw movies. It reminds me of it. I think this is a Korean version. You can turn on your English title for you to understand what they're saying when it comes on to this situation. If you have Netflix, check it out. If you have F Movies or TO, you can definitely check it out right there. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much all about for this year reaction vibrations. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction video.